Hi, my name is Nicholson. Today we're gonna watch some scary videos that was caught on the doorbell camera moments, moments that were recorded. Let's get to the video. Most disturbing things caught on doorbell.
This
camera.
first video was captured in the middle of the night at an apartment complex in.
And also get your snacks. It's gonna be a little bit scary. You know what I'm saying? A little bit scary. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your snacks, so you could like grab a little bit and react. Got my airheads. Can't go without the airheads. Got my chocolate, you know what I'm saying, my Baby Ruth. Yes, sir. Can't go wrong without that. Can't go wrong. And then I got my Cheetos Puff. Yes, sir. Let's get it. This is scary.
Toledo, the doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man.
Whoa.
So she would question who it was.
Don't open
The
that door.
unknown man would simply respond with,
Bro, if y'all saw that, bro, would you open? If you saw this, bro, would you open the door? Nah, bro. Like, honestly, bro, I need to get my doorbell camera, bro, because I don't have that, bro. I'd have to peek out the window, see, make sure, like, you know what I'm saying? The person.
if it's me.
You know what I'm saying?
The
A family
homeowner
friend.
would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door.
Wave, bro. That wave is not trustable, bro. That is not a trustable wave. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Bro, my dude looks so suspicious, bro. His neck is like slanted this way. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's me. Who? Who are you, pal? What? Nah. Way through the front door. What the
However,
hell?
it would not be enough to get the homeowner to open it,
Hell no.
so you would ultimately walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and
What the
also
fuck?
walks off.
Wait, what? Yeah, it was a trap. Wait, over here, right? Over here, right? What the hell?
But this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would
The
attempt to
back
pick its
door?
lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open. It's not 100% clear what the two-minute planned. The almost empty-looking backpack at the first guy suggests they had planned to rob the place. But it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified by police. The homeowner in Texas would wake up one morning to find the gate into his backyard wide open. Curious, the man would review the cameras he had around his house, and this is the
What
sign he
the
was met with.
hell? Bro, I see that, bro. Imagine the door opens, bro. I play a little. I'm just tackling. I don't care, bro. I'm throwing hands. Doing like one of these, bro. Like,
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
boom, body, bro. Don't care, bro. Oh my god,
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume,
bro.
complete with the suit and mask, casually walks around the property, looking.
Is there a reason for all this, bro? Are they just doing this for fun? This is the last time I'm pausing, by the way. But damn, bro. If you need money, get a job.
Inside the house and testing all the doors.
What the hell? Yo, this is making me hungry, bro. This is making me hungry, fam. He opened it. Now I gotta know, bro. What state is this, bro? What state is this, bro? So I can stay away, bro. Oh my gosh. That is creepy, bro. That is creepy
This
as
will,
hell.
of course, take place in 2016, during that sort of killer clown craze that went on for a few months.
Oh, 2016.
Looking back, most people that participated in that were most likely just having fun trying to scare people. But there's no denying that others
Fun? How is this fun?
took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrific crimes hidden under a clown mask, with this likely being one of those cases. It's clear the person in the costume is actually trying to break into the...
No. Me watching this, bro. Now I know why people have like guns in their houses and stuff. Because this, bro, to protect themselves, because like there's a lot of crazy things going on, a lot of crazy people out here, bro.
the house with a knife.
Oh my gosh.
Though after being unsuccessful, the clown would eventually walk off, and despite a police report, that would be the end of it. Ultimately, the homeowner would be left with nothing but this disturbing footage.
I bet you he's
This
the owner's
footage was
paranoid.
captured in Colorado in the middle of the night. The issue,
that?
3
The
mountain
lion?
lions
Mountain
appearing
lion?
from the darkness and starting to walk around a set of houses.
What's mountain lions gonna do, bro? Let's be real, bro. They walk on fours, bro.
What?
Doors closed, they can't open the door. They can't magically open the door, bro. Unless you just meet like some exotic, crazy, never heard of mountain lions that can walk on two. But you're never gonna see that.
They were captured even going as far as to walk up onto the porch of one of the houses. Mountain lion sightings are known to be exceptionally rare in this specific area. Typically, they'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they prey on. To see them in an area with a lot of people, especially in the neighborhood, is not at all common, at
That's
least in this
scary.
area. The 3 cans would eventually walk off, but there are almost no doubt things would have gone differently had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night, or possibly were even outside themselves. Footage was captured in Overland Park, KS, in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighborhood just across the street has been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire
Damn.
department arrives,
It's expanding.
neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house.
Wait, hopefully there's nobody in the houses. They gotta go. Bro, now I'll get out my house, go knock on other people's houses so they could get out too, bro, because it's like some serious business right now. People can get
Eventually,
hurt.
a flaming piece of debris can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera.
Damn. Nah, bird. Another fire.
The bushes quickly burst into flames. The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices it and attempts to put it out. He grabs a garden hose and sprays the fire while pressing the house's doorbell. However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker.
Okay. I was gonna say that. Like, where is the owner? What is it? House on fire.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire and, with help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses.
That's actually crazy, bro. Imagine your house get burned down, bro, and you have to move. Like, that's tragic. You're on your own, your house get burned down. Who are you gonna ask for help? I'm pretty sure don't they give you a place to sleep while like they repair the house?
This video was posted by Doorbell News in September of 2022.
Who's this guy?
This video shows a man knocking on the door at 3 a.m. He pounds on the door multiple times. This guy needs some help, but it's 3 in the morning and he needs to go away.
That's scary. Bro, I don't, like, honestly, 3 in the morning, bro? You're ringing on my door. I don't know who you are. Like, you can say, it gets to a point where, like, you can say whatever, bro, and I'll just, like, I'm gonna be battling. I'm like, damn, he or she might actually be, you know what I'm saying, telling the truth. But there's a lot of crazy things that go on, man. Should I believe them or not? I don't know, bro. I'll probably call the cops. The cops will help you.
He asks the homeowner to come to the door and talk to him.
Come and talk to you? That's suspicious as hell, bro. Come and talk to you? Talk about what? Is he an inmate?
Excuse me, miss.
Excuse, bro. Deep ass voice. 3 a.m.
Oh,
I don't think that's a good idea, man.
no.
Calling the cops.
Can you come talk to me, please?
Hell.
There was no reply from the homeowner. The guy went into the street and started looking for a lift. Then he comes again and starts pounding on the door.
Bro, go away, bro.
He gets aggressive and starts yelling.
Go
The homeowner
away.
called the police.
Go away, bro.
I don't know what he was looking for, but it was bizarre behavior. Historical footage was recorded just before 4:00 a.m. on a night in August 2020. The video captured
Bro, those, like, late at night, bro. What state are...
an unidentified man walking in front of a house and emptying a gas container over the yard and front porch.
What?
Shortly after he disappears off screen, a large fire erupts just in front of the camera.
Bro, who wake up one day and plan, you know what? I'm gonna set a place on fire at 4 a.m. in the morning. Who wakes up and think? Person just think of that, bro. Come on.
No one would be injured during the incident, however. Unfortunately, 2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged. The homeowner would claim to have no idea who could be responsible or who would even consider doing this to them. At least from an outside perspective, the act looks completely random with seemingly no reason behind it,
Like,
making
what?
the clip all the more unsettling. On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3:00 in the morning. Upon
Bro, I'm not answering nobody at 3:00 in the morning, bro. I'm gonna be sleeping, bro. Sleeping, bro. I'm not answering nobody. I'm gonna be at home sleeping, snoring, bro. Everything's gonna be locked. Window locked. Front door, back door locked. Camera locked in.
opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see 2 would look like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD or Columbus Police
Rookies.
Department.
Ron,
What are you doing
He has a
here?
gun.
running away
Right.
from my problems.
Brody has a gun, bro. Why? Bro, how they buying the gun? Don't you need a license for a gun? I mean, nowadays, shoot, if you have money and stuff, you can convince them to, sell it to you.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
CPD?
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house sitter would eventually access the doorbell camera speaker to further question him.
Can I help you? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
Bruh.
I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please? CPD. Yes, CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
That does not sound
Can I
convincing,
see
but
your badge?
yeah.
I'd like you to step to the door, please.
Let me see your
I'd like
badge.
to show you my badge, sir.
The man refuses to show a badge because, well,
He doesn't have
obviously, he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report
Facts.
2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of
Facts.
minutes, the 2 would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door.
He said CPD. Like, what?
But after
Bro,
that
Chicago's
failed,
crazy,
and they
bro.
would run off before the real police could show up.
Chicago's crazy, bro.
CPD, open the door.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Nah, bro. CPD, open the door now. Open the door. Well, I'm going first. I'm gonna call to 3. If you don't open the door, like, come on, get your goofy ass out of here. This is scary, bro. That's actually, that's actually insane. You never truly know someone's motive, bro. Like, someone could actually be in need, bro. But because of what happens in, like, over the world, or, like, robbing, killings and stuff, people just don't trust anybody now.
The 2 were most likely just looking to rob the man when he opened the door. But I mean, it's possible they had worse intentions in mind.
Yeah.
There's just no way of
Altercation.
knowing for sure.
Pop,
Both
shoot.
of them were never identified by police.
Surprising.
In May of 2018, a woman would leave her parts car that was just outside her house unlocked overnight. Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door.
What the hell? Is all of this worth it, though? If you think about it. And if you have your car, why don't you just take her car? What could you possibly need that's inside her house, bro?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
You're caught, buddy.
Somebody come and look at this.
Camera, bro.
This all
Look
took
at this.
place while the house owner was home and sleeping. But luckily, the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it.
That would have been
So
bad.
the guy just ended up walking off.
That would have been
Had the
bad.
set of keys contained a house
Oh
key,
my god.
things most likely would have
Would've got
ended much
worse.
differently.
Yeah.
Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an unknown man wearing an oddly disturbing mask. As he walks up to the door, his emotions alert the camera to start recording. And that's when you can see him grab the door handle, realize it's locked, and hesitantly knock on the door.
Do you need some money?
Seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe
Get
off his
yourself
fingerprints
airheads.
from the door handle before walking
Airheads.
off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Airheads.
Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to the door and now see the man across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled down to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been or what he was doing there. The fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is that someone's heavy object can be seen weighing down his front pocket. It's not clear what this is, and more importantly, it's not clear who this man is. The mask would ultimately make it impossible for police to identify both the man's identity and his intentions. In July of 2021, Amanda Noack updated her Facebook with an alarming video. She took this video from her Ring doorbell. As she set in for sleep, someone rang her doorbell. She checked the app, only to see a man with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard present.
Got your ass.
But the stranger didn't leave.
Ignore the knocking. Bro, call the cops. Ignore? Bro, I'm grabbing everything
What?
in this house.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You know what I'm saying? I have tools everywhere, bro. Like,
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
bro, I'm using my hands. Everything here in this room. Nah, bro.
As well as knocking, he kept repeating he wanted to talk to her and had questions for her.
Question?
Sure.
Are you sure?
I just rang your doorbell because I
Why you, bro? His voice is creepy as hell, bro. That would have creeped me out, but I'm like, I hear this.
have a couple questions for you.
What the hell?
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
What do you mean? Call the cops,
What? Are you sure?
bro. Bro.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Bro, this dude said about, he said, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? About 4 or 5 times, bro. Get the memo. He's not here to question you, bro. He's not here. Call the cops. Find a tool. Whoop that dude's man. You know what I'm saying? I have a bat. Like, I have a bat downstairs. I have my, bro. No, I would do it. You seem like, see that Jackie Chan and stuff? I hit him.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And he's done. The cops are gonna pull up, and the job is gonna be done.
Are you positive? Are you sure?
Tries to open the door.
Certain.
When she was home alone, she called her husband to tell him what was happening and called 911. So Amanda's husband accessed the camera from his phone and saw the man. Ignoring him wasn't doing the trick, so he decided to
Bro, this invention is actually saving people's lives, bro. With the doorbell camera.
talk to him using the speaker.
Who are you?
What? Yeah? Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about the TV show.
Bro, why he come back, bro?
Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to tell me because I'm not answering.
Call the police!
You have to open the door. You're raping the girl that's on the other side of the store when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her, so I have a knife, a gun.
What?
And I'm gonna knock on the door again. All right.
After threatening the
What
woman
the
in a
hell?
stone-cold tone, he's gone. He doesn't even seem scared off. He just leaves. As the man calmly walks away, he continues to talk to himself down the street.
Oh. That's scary as hell, bro.
Amanda was terrified, but she feared this man might move to another house and hurt someone. So she took the creepy footage and posted it on Facebook.
Bro, call the cops, bro. Damn, bro. I would have called the cops. I would have called my homeboys, my whole family. What a gang, bro. What?
And it was thanks to this Facebook post that this man was arrested.
Alright. The end of the video. If you were having a bad day and I made you smile or made your day better, you know what I'm saying, tap on my back. If I didn't, I don't know, like go for a walk, eat more snacks, maybe. I don't talk to loved ones. And if you all want more videos like this, make sure to comment that down. And yeah. Appreciate it so much for the support and all that's viewing. If y'all enjoyed this video, I'll continue to, produce more. But yeah, man, a lot of crazy things are happening in the world. Oh man, I'm beginning to be scared of people. Damn. Well, peace out. Stay safe and live in the present. Peace out.